We all might have heard about expectation of a random variable, but why do we do it? Don't worry, even if you didn't hear about expectation of a random variable, we are going to get a quick intuition of what it is. So why late? Let's jump in. Welcome to Atypical Engineer. Mathematically, expected value of a random variable is defined as long-term average of a random variable. Confused what random variable is? Check out the earlier video I have made on this. Now the word long-term average doesn't sound familiar, right? So let's take a deeper look. Suppose we have a group of people of heights 6 feet 1, 6 feet 3, 6 feet 5, 6 feet 7. You're going to classify these group of people as a taller group, because we have some measure in mind that says if a person's height is greater than 6 feet, he's supposed to be a tall person. You can go one step ahead and say that those people might play basketball and all. So you're characterizing a group based on a single number you have in mind, that is 6 feet. This data that helps us analyze these kind of characteristics of a group is called central tendency. Mean is one of the most used central tendency. Now what if we have a group of 100 people? 5 feet 4, 5 feet 5, 6 feet 1, 7 foot 2. You have a group of 100 people and someone comes and asks you, now what do you think about this group of people? You can't close your eyes, put your finger on a random person's height and say, okay, this group belongs to a taller group. We can't do that, right? Now this is where mean comes in. The mean of these 100 people, if it is greater than 6 feet, you can say, okay, on an average, this group belongs to a taller group of people. Now that's a reasonable explanation. Now similarly, if you have a random variable which can take some X amount of random events, each of probability some P. So someone asks you, okay, what is going to be the possibility? What is going to happen in this event? You should be able to come up with some reasonable explanation and say the random variable is going to take this event because this is the probability. Now what is the reasonable explanation you take? We will consider weighted average. Now why weighted average is reasonable? How can you expect the value of a random variable to be closer to weighted average? Now let's go ahead and take an example. Suppose there is a city and if a villain comes and attacks the city, the probability of Superman coming and saving that city is 0.3. The probability of Batman coming and saving that city is 0.4. The probability of Wonder Woman coming and saving that city is 0.3. Now let us name these events. Superman coming is 1, probability of Batman coming is 2, probability of Wonder Woman coming is 3. Say 10 villains come. What is going to happen? On an average, who will come the most? So for that, I have made a simulation, and what happens is for every time a villain comes, I'm going to check the random event, I'm going to average it. Now in the graph you can see the number of villains are ranging from 10 to 100 to 1000. Now the line that you see is the weighted average of the probability. Take a large number of villains, you can say that the random event converges to the weighted average. So on an average, that information is saying that Batman is going to come the most. We can see that as we go to the larger number of events, the random event is converging to the weighted average. So now you know that when a set of random events is given and their associated probabilities of given, you know what to expect. Now that is called an expected value. Every distribution is centered around the expected value. Expected value has the highest probability. Now whatever condition you take the highly probable condition and the very least probable condition. If you repeat it for n number of events, the eventual probability is going to be very low. Okay, the highest probability is going to be there for expected value only. Now that's it. That's the intuition of expectation of a random variable. Now someone gives you a sheet of 10 lakh values and 10 lakh probabilities and they want you to say, okay, what do you make out of this? What do you think that is going to happen? You quickly calculate the expected value and you say that, okay, this is the characteristic. This is going to happen the most. That is what expected value is going to say to you. Congratulations. Now you know what to expect when random events and their probabilities are given, or what to assess when you see a distribution. In the next video, we'll meet with another interesting topic. Till then, keep smiling, Signing off, Atypical Engineer.